get in touch with us. Hello, Elaine.
Hiya, Perry. How you doing?
Yes, very well. Now, go on, make me laugh. Tell me you want to talk about Pippa Middleton's bottom.
Well, I don't really know. But I've got some really exciting news for you, though.
Go on, then.
Our Back to 61 Voice campaign is having a letter before action delivered to 10 Downing Street today by Michael Mansfield QC.
Okay.
So this is the start of our real action now.
So can I just bring everybody into the conversation? So if you don't mind me calling you this, you're a waspy woman, that's right, isn't it?
Can I just dispel what you're saying, because you haven't got it quite right? There's an organisation called WASPI, Women Against State Pension Inequality.
Yeah.
And they're fighting for their pensions just like we are.
Okay, but you're a different organisation.
We're a different organisation, but we have a movement called One Voice, hashtag One Voice. This movement is led by Michael Mansfield QC.
Yeah.
And he's trying to encompass all the 1950s ladies who are fighting for their pension. We've had up to 6 years' pension stolen by this government and by successive governments, actually.
How does that work? The word stolen, if I hear people use the word steal, theft or stolen, my ears prick up because that's a very strong claim. Why is it stolen?
Then, Perry, because I know we're heading up towards 12 and I don't want you to cut me off before I've got me...
No, we've got plenty of time. I want to know why you use the word stolen, Elaine.
The thing is, I started work in 1973, as a lot of the ladies started work in the 70s. I started work in 1973. I signed a form that said, do you want to pay standard national insurance contributions, which was a full contribution, or reduced rate, which was the married woman's contributions. I think they were called Class B at the time, I'm not sure. But there were two rates. I signed to pay full rate.
Okay.
And that said on the form that would be for state pension at 60. So I have worked and paid in for 44 years, over 44 years. I've worked and paid in full national insurance contributions for over 44 years with an anticipated state pension age of 60, planned my life about retiring at 60 with my husband, worked and paid in for over 44 years. Now, when it got towards 60, I found out around about 58, I've had no letter, no notification whatsoever, and I found out around about 58, 59, from ladies at work that the pension age was going to 66.
No.
But all the paperwork said in 2020. So, as I was retiring in 2017, that wouldn't affect me. So you don't take a lot of notice. And I hadn't had a letter. And Perry, if you've got something changing, you'd think, well, if I haven't had a letter, it doesn't affect me.
So this decision was made in 95, is that right?
There were two pension acts. One pension act was in 1995, but the government had admitted readily that they never sent out letters, they never notified us about that one. And that was when Kenneth Clarke was in charge.
So you'd have to really be quite a nerd and follow politics very closely to pick up on that one.
Just to put you in the picture as well, Perry, there's the Pension Act of 1995 and then the Pension Act 2011, which then increased it, and now it's gone to 6 years. So I've got to wait 6 years till 2023. But, as you just said, you have to be a nerd. To take you back to the day 1995, I was working full-time, as were a lot of the ladies. I was working full-time. My husband had got a business, he was a driving instructor, so I was coming home at night and doing work for the business. So I'm working all day, coming home and working for the business, spending weekends doing bookkeeping and accounts. My husband was spending weekends doing the maintenance on the car and getting it ready for the next working week. You know, when you're working full-time and you've got a business and you're committed and you've got a lot of work to do, the last thing you're going to do is to come home and read what government's been up to that day.
Well, and your plans are very, very specific to you retiring at 60, I guess, with all this going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the other...
So because I am going to have to push on quite a bit, Elaine. Obviously, you've anticipated I will be playing the song shortly. But let me just ask this quick question. What are you asking for? What do you want the government to do?
Michael Mansfield is fighting for our earned dues in full. Our pension at 60, as agreed for 1950s ladies. We had a contract with the government. The government have broken that contract. And
how many women will be affected by this? And they're asking.
There are 3.6 million women affected by the state pension.
That'll cost the country a lot of money, won't it? Do you know how much it'll cost?
The fact is, though, Perry.
No, I'm curious to know, though. Does anybody have the number for that?
The numbers are on there, but there are various numbers being spouted, and I won't give you a figure unless it's accurate.
No, fair dues.
But the fact is that our campaign are saying this is not going to cost the government money as such. We have paid this money in. We have David Henk, a journalist who's done reports, and I've actually contacted Radio Stoke. As you know, I tweet you regularly about it, and I've also spoken to and tweeted Paula White and explained it to Paula, and I've taken some information to Paula. She's been very good taking information off me about this campaign. To put it into context, though, Perry, I was to retire at June 2017 with my husband, who in June 2017 was 67. So he'd already done 2 years extra. Our life was planned around that. I've had no breaks whatsoever, and our life was planned around retirement in 2017. Now, he's retired. I'm retired anyway because I've had enough. I finished in October. But the fact is, I had a choice to retire with no pension or to lose my life with my husband.
And when you say no pension, you mean state pension, of course.
That's right. Well, that's the only pension I've got because I've never had a private pension in the workplaces I've worked in.
No, indeed, so it's vital to you, isn't it? Elaine, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you for talking to me, and we're talking about something of substance, not just Pip and Middleton.
Before you cut me off.
Well, I haven't got time, so...
Mr. Mansfield is delivering that letter today.
I heard you loud and clear. We'll leave it there, Elaine. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you very much. Sorry, it was a bit harsh, that. I did have to lose her in the end, because we're running out of time. We've got to squeeze in a quick song. It does get a bit like that sometimes. We do like you to come on air, like you to have you say what you're going to say. I'll challenge you sometimes, question you, but we do have to get a shake on sometimes. It's great to speak to Elaine, and I really appreciate you calling the show. Who's this? David Bowie, Ashes to Ashes.